Hi there. I have been getting a lot of queries about how to deploy Next.js or other web applications on Vercel. Today, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do that. If you have ever felt like deploying your apps is complicated, trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see just how easy it can be. So what is Vercel? In case you are new to it, Vercel is a cloud platform that's perfect for deploying your web projects. It is designed for developers and built for speed. Plus, it supports frameworks like Next.js, React, Vue, and many more, making it a popular choice for modern web apps. Alright, now step 1, head over to theversal.com and sign up. If you don't have an account, the sign up process is straightforward. You can even use your GitHub or GitLab account to get started. Let me just sign in with my current account. Now, once you are logged in, you'll land on the Vercel dashboard. As you can see here, it will list all your projects and the deployments. Now, before we move forward, let me create one GitHub repo and let's push the code. Make sure you are logged in your GitHub account and click on this new button and let's name it as a Victoria AI and keep it private, and let's create this repository. Now for this demo, I'll be using a project from one of my recent videos called Build a Full Stack AI SaaS Application using Next.js 15, Supabase, Replicate API, and the Stripe. If you haven't checked that out, click the link in the description or the card above to watch it and build your own AI SaaS application. Now here, if you are new to GitHub, you can directly upload your files by using that drag and drop feature, but I recommend to use the CLI. Let me open my code, just right here. Let's push all this code to the GitHub. Let me open the terminal. So in this repo, first we'll initialize one Git repository. So just say git init, and then let's just copy all this. Now let's copy this last command and paste it right here. Now let's reload this repo. All right, it has all the different files. Let me check again with git status. All right, so everything is in the repo. We don't have to push any more code. Now let's open the settings of your GitHub account and go to the applications. Now here you should be able to see this Vercel app. If you have logged in on Vercel using your GitHub account, click config, and here you should be able to see all the configurations of the Vercel app. Now make sure that you have provided all the required permission to the Vercel. Now under this repository access, I have kept the only selected repositories option to true. Here I can provide which repositories Vercel can access. Here we'll select one repository and click save. Now it will redirect us to the Vercel. Now here let's click on this add new and select project. And from this we will select this Victoria AI. Let's click on import. And here are all the settings that you can change. For the project name, let's keep it to Victoria-AI. For the framework preset, it has already selected the Next.js, but you are using any another framework, you can also select it from right here. Vercel supports a huge list of frameworks, and this is the root directory where the code files are, and this is the build and output settings. Say if you are running a different script, or if you want to run a script before the build command, you can modify it right here. Let's just say npm run say xyz script name, and then you can run the build command just like this. And next we have environment variables. So here we can add all the env variables. Let me open the code. So this is the env.example. I can directly copy all this and paste it right here. So it will set all the env variables right here. Let me change all these values. Now let's click on deploy. Yes, it's that simple. Vercel will handle everything, building your project, setting up the server, and making it live. Here you can also check the build logs. And that's it. It has successfully deployed it. Let's click on continue to dashboard. And here is the temporary URL. So let's click on that. All right, it is working. Let me just log in on this application. So sign in is successful. That means Superbase is also working. All right, everything is working great. Now here, if you go to the settings and from the environment variables, you can change different values for the env variables. And next, let's go to the domains. So here it is using this custom domain. You can also change this as well. Now let me show you how we can add our own domain name. So let me open the Squarespace. So here I have one domain that is currently do not have any website. Let me just show this. So if I just say right now there is no website. Let me click on this. Here it has a bunch of DNS settings. So let me go to the Vercel, and here let's add our own domain called codebux.dev and click add and click add. So here it will provide us the A record and the CNAME record. So we have to use this in our own domain. So let's just do that. Type A with @ we will use this value. So go to your domain provider and scroll down, and in the custom records, let's click on add record. Here for the host, just say @ the type, select A, and in IP address paste this address and click save. All right, let's go to the Vercel. Let me reload this. All right, so it has already verified this. Now let's add the CNAME. So for the CNAME, copy this. Here, let's add another record. For the host, we'll just say www, select A, and in the IP address, add this. Let's select this to a CNAME. Let's click save. All right, it is verified. Now it will generate the SSL certificate, so you don't have to pay to have a SSL certificate if you are using the Vercel. Let me go right here. All right, and it's working great. So we have deployed this website on our own custom domain name, and that's it. You can also find different settings right here. Now deploying your app on Vercel is super fast and incredibly easy. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Also let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like me to cover.